Welcome to the office. From Australia to the Caribbean via Malaysia or the Emirates, you're watching the sailing updates, Destopnews. But first, Sir Russell Cook created the RC44 in 2005. The sailors enjoy a carefully organized circuit around the world and some very tight class rules.
It's quite exciting, really, that the concept's working this well, and they're happy. You know, they're really enjoying the racing, enjoying the boat, enjoying the atmosphere of the class. I think it's good.
The season opens in Virgin Gorda, a Caribbean's paradise. The first day, exclusively held in match racing, starts with 11 to 14 knots of wind. The conditions are perfectly suitable for the teams who are here to do battle.
We had 8 great races, came off with 7 wins, and it was a true testament to everybody on the boat.
A collision occurs due to the pressure and the excitement. Artemis crashes into Aleph, forced to limp back to base for some repairs. The fleet racing highlights the consistency and the talent of Peninsula Petroleum, led by John Bassadon, with Vasco Vascoto as tactician.
We are ready. First event of the year. We are looking forward to have a great season.
While the championship seems to go Peninsula's way, the last day is crucial.
I think it's important just to get back, get our stride, and figure out how to get the boat going fast again.
Involved in several incidents and especially a huge collision, Peninsula Petroleum misses the title.
Complete disaster of a day, really, when we were in control. We had a bit of a cushion, you know. That's sailing, you know. One big mistake, and yeah, we kind of gifted it away.
Once again, Team Aqua manages to sneak in and takes the series.
The fact that Peninsula had the accident, which gave them a severe penalty, basically put us back in the running.
Having left Lorient on January 17 for an assault on the Mauritius record held by Francis Joyon, the maxi trimaran Prince de Bretagne, skipped by Lionel Lemonchois, capsized on day 11. Following several days of preparation, the rescue missions team sent to Rio leaves Brazil on board a tugboat with 8 tons of equipment. The meeting with Lionel is quite magical. Sitting on the central hull in the middle of nowhere, the skipper is relieved to welcome his rescuer. Imagine being alone on an upturned boat in sweltering heat for 10 days. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, it was longer. 10 days alone, drifting, it's long. After a good night's sleep, the rewriting of the boat is carried out efficiently, even if it proves quite difficult. The first attempt ends in a disaster when a rope loaded with 5 tons of ballast breaks. The following one is a success, and the convoy can finally set off towards Rio. The footages of the 24 meters long maxi trimaran magically rewriting herself are quite astonishing. We've immersed a sort of big pendulum from the tugboat. Everything was tensioned to the max, and we cut the rope. It made a huge underwater pendulum. There was a huge explosion of joy when it actually worked. The damages to the boat are quite substantial. The mast, sails, electronics, electrical wiring are ruined. Everything will have to be reviewed or replaced. Lionel had a perfect preparation for the Route du Rhum. However, Prince de Bretagne's capsize is a huge setback and may jeopardize his chances. The boat is great. We will rebuild her exactly the same. There's nothing we need to change. She's ready for the Route du Rhum. 7 months prior to the Queen of the Transat's start, the race to have his boat ready is on for the double winner of the great event. Initiated by Oman Sail, the 4th edition of Sailing Arabia The Tour offers 15 days of yacht racing combining import and offshore races. From Bahrain to Oman, the competition takes the sailors through 4 countries over a course of 760 miles.
Yeah, very happy. You know, it's a great opportunity in the middle of winter, where it's chaos in Europe with the weather, to be here.
Following a lavish inaugural party in Amvaj, the locals and international sailors begin an 8-leg marathon. At the halfway stage and after a first week of intense racing, EFG Bank, led by Sidney Gavinier, is leading the ranking.
And it's already a great pleasure to sail with those guys. So we are back with IFG again as well. So that's also nice, you know, to have a continuation in the partnership. So it's very, very pleased.
Join us again next week for a full report on an event that, although gathers only 6 teams this year, it allows us to discover some spectacular sceneries. One of the most important regatta for the youth is held on the magnificent island of Langkawi. The 11th International Regatta brings together a host of sailors who gather in Malaysia for a prestigious title. Hosted in a variety of conditions, the racing allows the sailors to express themselves in all of the 9 classes. With a whopping 93 competitors, the optimist young skippers are in force this year and celebrate the most famous dinghy in the world. Their friendly thoughts goes to Viggo Jacobsen, the founder of the class, who turns a young 100 years old on February 13. The first Optimist Regatta was organized in 1954 in Vordenborg, a small town in southern Denmark. Since then, more than 1 million sailors made their debut in more than 120 countries. There is little doubt that Viggo must be proud to see so many young people enjoying their sailing. Following 12 tight races, Nakib Shaheen wins the championship ahead of Muhammad Rezaini. We also retained the results of the other largest series, the junior men's laser. Singaporean Raina Ali wins before the Malaysian Akia bin Hassan. Located 130 km south of Sydney, Jervis Bay is inside the 5,000 hectares national park. Very close to the charming Aussie village Utskinson, the bay is of outstanding beauty. The magical beaches offer some fabulous conditions for 388 teams competing for the Hobie 16 world title. Yes, 388 competitors. With 27 countries from 6 continents, the event takes place in perfect conditions where having fun is paramount. A qualifier, semi-finals and the grand finale are needed to decide on the winner in such a crowd. In the open category, the final victory belongs to Australians Colby Mark, who delivered an outstanding performance ahead of their fellow compatriots Owen Jen.
The discipline required to maintain, top 10 results in that fleet is impossible. That sounds good.
Rendezvous next week, same time, same place. Until then, goodbye and fair sailing.